though Poisonboi, I was able to see it in one of the brackets, they do rep that ZSS.
Oh?
So, of course, when it comes down to that type of change, but when I pick that Majestic Soul has, they could be potentially seeing a ZSS versus Link matchup.
Huh.
I mean,
ZSS
I was
versus
sort of.
Link.
I think the number one thing that Young Link does struggle with, not just sort of the approaches, but also ZSS can take advantage a lot of Young Link and Steel Link in those type of disadvantage areas. So a lot of ways you'll see basically Young Link try to like sow those diagonal. I'm losing my words. Those diagonal boomerangs to try and catch onto the area approaches that ZSS likes to do. But because of the high jump that ZSS has, it gives them a lot higher of a means to catch themselves in.
Mm-hmm. And that flip kick, oh my god.
that flip kick that flip kick is like racist in some ways. I don't even know how to say it. It's just like that type of move. That's like the type of move that says I'm uncomfortable with my kid being around these people. I don't know. It's just it just hits. I don't get it. But anyway, you can just see MajesticSouls doing a really good job at like keeping Poisonboi out with it. But another thing, if you can catch that Nair, then it can be like a catalyst for a lot of things for ZSS.
Oh yeah. I can go for either of those characters. One Nair, and it can all go wrong in a minute.
Looking for that down.
Wow, that's still that caught the F tilt. Okay.
Yeah, they were trying to look for that F tilt to catch it, but you know those kicks sometimes hit a little bit different with it. And
yeah,
now
all those
that's
kids
how.
Pumped up kicks.
And you better run, or ZSS is gonna throw out those guns with it because somehow. And that's already how that goes. And then you try to play also with it. But I gotta have to see how Poisonboi gets it up. They've been running a lot into these type of projectiles. Perhaps they need to play more so of a conditional.
In the boost kick.
Ooh, nice stuff coming in. But when I think that Poisonboi has to lay this off, perhaps they can play a little bit more of a conditional ZSS playstyle because they keep sliding themselves into these moves. Maybe attaching onto those approaches. Gotta get that back here, trying to get another one. Looking for that grab, but that move has no end lag. So you gotta be careful.
Ridiculous. And that boomerang confirm into the Nair. Or do it do.
We'll have to see where it do. MajesticSouls already bringing blessings onto their stock, trying to set off another ledge trap with it. And this is sort of when Poisonboi sort of struggled approaching this, like...
Majestic is ledge trapping from mid-stage.
They're just
what is this, mid-mid?
Potentially, with all that rage, we have a blonde. I mean, we have to think about it. I mean, Young Link's blonde.
No, we're not thinking about Min-Min. I don't like that character. Ortho?
You know, I'm gonna get a little distracted with it, but being a Young Link King, I'm just saying, I'm glad that my character wins against Min-Min. I'm glad.
Must be nice.
I am carried, okay? But anyway, carrying them to the blast zone with that bang!
Oh
my goodness.
Rip. Majestic gotta stop doing neutral get into those. What's killing them?
Honestly, that was like, if you watch ESAM's vid about ZSS, they just said, do not neutral get up against ZSS, because that's what they're looking for. And already evening it back up.
Ooh. Okay, I see you.
I already getting a little bit of a pop up there. Getting some combos going. Wait, we can potentially see something? Okay, not going to get it right quite. But oh my goodness, 103%. That was already a good start.
That was pretty slick. It didn't kill, but that was still really good.
That sent the message. That sent your message.
Oh my god.
Packing, and you guys get your stuff packing a trip to goddamn Bill. You're going all the way to Hollywood.
No, he got sent to Brazil.
Dude. Oh my goodness. MajesticSouls catching so much on Poisonboi's approaches. Oh, okay, that's how they get that first game.
Yep. That is how it goes. That is how it goes.
I think another thing down to how MajesticSouls has been playing. It's constantly, a lot of ways you think, hey, we need to throw out more and more projectiles to catch up to those approaches. Poisonboi not really utilizing that big jump that ZSS has. They like to just do a very grounded playstyle and more so utilize those like short hop aerials. I kind of want to see them like play a little bit more so high and like force Young Link in some ways to have to play themselves and force themselves into bad positions because they weren't really doing that those games.
Well, let's see what happens game 2.
Alrighty. Like, if you know King Chris, like, we all know King Chris and how they play that type of defensive playstyle, but also constantly jumping high, utilizing that range and those, like, those guns that DSS has. But
he goes by lights nowadays?
Oh, I think, yeah, he does go by lights, my bad.
Yeah.
But, like, we know how they go. Very strong player, but also Majestic showing so how strong they have with it, with all this projectile pressure that they're putting up. And oh my goodness, if Poisonboi air dodge there, that would have been stunned.
That's trapping from mid stage again.
Do we need to mention mid again?
No.
And honestly, MajesticSouls just doing such a good job with this area, this siding pressure. Like, Poisonboi is just not have like a good idea of maneuvering around this.
Yeah, Majestic is just catching almost every approach, and that's actually like almost catching the bad DI.
Oh, that was about to be it, but good thing about like DI positions, you're able to jump yourselves out of it. It actually cancels your horizontal DI in some areas.
Yeah, I'm carried by Tatsu in that situation because Tatsu, it completely stops momentum for the most, like almost completely stops momentum in the air.
And I think also, you're actually seeing it playing a little bit more aerial with it. But if they can get this first stock,
is that
keeping up that momentum. Oh my goodness. CSS saying, screw them kids, you don't get to play on the playground with it.
It's time to go home. Nope, you're not. You're grounded. You're grounded, son. You can't go on the playground anymore. You can't see your friends.
And that's sometimes how that goes. And the kid is fighting back, saying, screw you, Mom, I'm playing Minecraft. Get out of my room and get out of my stocks. 105% all of those positions. One more of those aerials. One more of those aerials can do it. And looking forward is MajesticSouls.
Down there.
Look, oh my goodness. All these people with this pressure, good God!
Oh, we got conversions. We got conversions.
Gotta respond back with this conversion.
Nice with it.
Honestly, Majestic sending another message into their soul, trying to rep in with that Holy Ghost. But can Poisonboi send another blessing? Can send in anything, but they just run so many into these hits. It's looking like it's the end of the road for them.
Yep, looking like another 2-0 here.
You try to see also.
That's it. Oh no, he missed the conversion.
Actually going for the fair instead of that down air. Maybe I was expecting that DI out.
No, he did a bit of a double jump there on accident. But that's going to be it. That's going to be the 2-stock.
Ooh, good stuff coming in from MajesticSouls. Sending a baptism into Poisonboi's face. No longer are you Poisonboi. You are canceled, boy. You are blessed, boy. And already, MajesticSouls, great performance, going to be moving on to top 32 qualifying with it.
Well, I'd say pools are just about wrapping up at this point.
Ooh. I'm actually trying to see how many other sets that we have turned up, because we'll see who else has made it through